Are you
Don't start up
you
math at
know,
me.
huh? No, I'm not. No math, no math. But like I said, are you literally like? Let me think of something.
Come on.
Uh, are you a retard or a smart American? Which one are you?
I am a smart American.
Then spell it.
SMARTAMER.
No, I said
IT.
spell it.
Oh,
IT.
IT. Duh. Ernie, I'm stoned right now. Leave me alone. And I got a card saying that I can do it. I can show that to y'all too.
I need to see that card right now. I need to see license, registration, please. I need to see your card. Need to see proof of
I
insurance.
will.
All that.
I'll show it to you in the back chat. How about that? But yeah. But I will say
Mark,
this.
calm down. Mark, calm down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm watching a shit show. I just don't understand these people. They all bash each other. They bash people with AIDS and sicknesses and everything. And they all have it. I don't understand them. I have no idea what's wrong with these people. Uh, they all bash Ernie Shell for having AIDS and all this stuff. Uh, I don't even think that he does. Probably, I think it's someone does. One of these people do. Millions and millions and millions of people have it in America, and these people are so gullible to not understand. When the president of the United States got up there and said, "Are they using these diseases as weapons?" That should have been a hint to these idiots, but all they do is bash each other down. They jump from channel to channel. They think everybody is stupid and they're the smartest thing. And anyone that's watched this whole saga go on for many years knows that they're all bullshitters from the word go. They all been using that black ass voodoo, magic, sorcery shit. Uh, they all been trespassing on people. One day they're sick, the next day they're spring chickens. It's just one of the biggest rackets that we've been investigating. And they think it's a joke, and it's no joke, not anymore. Uh, but let's listen to some of the bullshit. Boy, these women really got themselves sucked up into this. I don't know how these women and these broads do it, but they get themselves into shit and they think, we're tough. Well, you're dealing with a whole different kind of crazy dudes. Their job is to get rid of this mess that you folks created. So let's listen to a little bit more of it.
You're dwelling. You're dwelling. You should never dwell on anything. Dwelling only brings you down and everybody else around you down as well because you can see it through you. You're not productive right now. You're not happy.
Listen to this
Look
shit.
at Happy Haley.
These people dwell on each other for over 5 years. We've been watching them. Now Ernie Shell's on this broad's channel saying you dwell on stuff. He's been dwelling on all this shit for 5 years. What is this? What are we seeing? We're seeing a cult, folks. This is exactly Jim Jones and many other people done. The Branch Davidian, David, many of them. This is what they've done.
On the web or something like that. What I told you to do: go get you a bikini, put it on, cam up, show everybody what you got. Don't worry about it, and you'll have 1,000 fucking followers in no time. Literally, I told you that. That way you get over your embarrassment, you get over all that shit. You don't have to sit here and pace yourself when you're talking. You don't have to do that. Your channel's automatically going to flourish. And the thing about it is, it ain't just because of that. They'll actually say, oh, hell, she don't give a damn anyways. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to leave you the hell alone.
Yeah.
They're going to leave you the hell alone. It's kind of like what I used to throw bait out there, and I'd have a hook, and Nicolina would grab a hold of it. And the bait that I used was I talk about her rotted milk jugs. You ever heard of that?
No.
Like her rotted milk jugs.
No.
And she'd get all the hell. I was I was just joking with her, but I was drawing her in. I
Okay.
drew her in because I know I get a response out of her.
He
Yeah,
drew
you get
all
a
you
response
in.
out of a lot of people. You have that way, but I did go to Ernie like whenever all this shit happened. I went to Ernie and was like, "Hey, can you help me with this?" And he listened to both sides, and he came and he told me his verdict. I was wrong too.
I'm telling you, these motherfuckers
How do
are
you fall
using
for
that
a guy
magic
that
shit.
looks like a Chinese duck?
I don't fucking know.
And you got hooked. That's what happened. That's what guys do. And you know what? He reeled you in. And still, every time you go over there and you argue with these people, they say, well, hey, you know what people telling me? Well,
This is what I don't understand. These people a couple days ago were saying Ernie Shell set them up. And Ernie Shell didn't set anybody up. That's what they're saying now. You got Nicolina 777 over there. You got Mark T. You got all, and these I think are all guys from I think they all know the John Ringpin, Kingpin John or whatever. And now you got them saying that this guy John or whatever needs a kidney or something. I don't know. They might be into the body organ industry. I know the government, FBI and CIA and the rest of them were talking about that. It's hell, they found little kids cut open and with stolen organs. So maybe that's how they're. I don't understand how these folks are doing it. But I've been, I went live to say I'm not bashing Mr. Ernie Shell for having any STDs, AIDS, or anything. You people are so dumb. 98% of this country has been infected. Yeah. And that's how they might not have it now because their immune system's good. Yeah. But eventually it's going to work on them and kill them all because that's what bios do. So these people, they have no idea. They're all bashing each other. They all have fights. They're all trying to lure people in to that channel, right? We heard Mr. Ernie Shell say, hey, you wanted me. Like, you ain't getting me, dude. I'm way too smart for this shit. Right? I'm not going to fall for it and get wrapped up into the bullshit. And Ernie Shell shouldn't even be spending his time with these people after they're spreading all around that, he was injected with HIV and Provolol or whatever it was and BHD or whatever. I mean, these people probably killed him. I don't know. That's what it probably seems like to me. I don't know. Or either that or they're using that witchery sorcery stuff, which is big in the South. That black magic and root magic and all that crap that they do down there. Louisiana, all those southern states are into that big time. It's starting to snow out. God dang it. All right, let's listen to a little bit more, but I'm not bashing the dude for that. I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for every woman, man, child that has that. And listening to these people just shows me how evil and corrupt and demonic our country is. They have no hearts, folks. They pick on people with no teeth, missing teeth, bald people, people with sicknesses. They pick on children with sicknesses. These people are effing nut jobs. No remorse for anything. They have no heart. That's why they're colder than shit. And when you deal with these people, you have to take them out right away. They're colder than shit and crazy. And there's thousands of them. Thousands and thousands. Why? Well, because if you take their viewers from each of their channels, they add up into the thousands. It's like a effing cult.
I have to fucking
Oh.
beat people out of my
What's wrong with
backstage to
y'all?
want me to
Hey,
come
let
up,
me ask you a question.
Nobody's
Speaking of
coming
beating
up on your
people,
shit,
your wife
dumbass.
told me that you beat her so bad
Oh,
that you
did
thought she
she?
was playing in hamburger
did
meat
she?
and you was
'Cause I'm
beating it
fixing to
around or
drop a
some shit.
video
What was that
on
about?
that from my ex-wife. I'm not
Only
married,
video I
dum-dum.
seen, Mark, only
You
video I
fucking
seen was you
cunt.
had your hair looking like.
Oh, I have my hair. Oh, at least I'm not a fucking fag like you. Goes around with a fucking thing full of dildos and butt plugs, and not to mention all your fucking pictures. You're one to talk about pictures up here. When you got nudes floating around with you in fucking pantyhose prancing around like a fucking little sissy. Shut the fuck up, bitch, and
Have
go
you got?
sit down somewhere.
You
You get
no,
in
no,
the
no, no, no,
fucking
no.
corner, cuck.
No,
And this is it. This is the whole thing. They go back and forth with each other. It's just back and forth. What do I think? They're up for vote for having their channels taken down. There's been so many complaints about them. You know, we tried to get them to change their channels to movies, right? This is a movie, right? But they're not. This is how these people live. This is the things and the way they believe. And when someone stands up and starts taking them out, they go all crazy. Start calling oh my God, they're attacking me. Yeah, because you're evil. You have no remorse. You know how many children I gotta take care of because of you sick pricks out there in the hospitals and everything? Why don't you go tell these kids and call them names in the hospitals that have HIV and STDs and all this stuff, that they didn't do anything to deserve it or bring it on? Why don't you? That's what we should make these idiots do. We should go to each one of these people's houses, pick them up, and take them down to the HIV center and the STD center and let them look at what these effing idiots are making fun of. They make fun of people with no teeth, knock their teeth out. They make fun of people that have bald heads because they have some kind of a disease, shave their heads. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is the coldest country in America. This don't happen in other countries. They respect their sick and they respect their elders and they respect people if they're missing teeth. They don't. That's why this country is doomed.
They crazier than their fucking mama. You don't want none of this, Lips. I promise. You don't want to fool with me.
No, we
Because-
want your
Because
asses.
I will.
We
fuck
want your
with
ass. We're letting
back
you know. We are
way
Mother
harder.
Green and
I
the
got
ass kicking
more
machine.
resources than
We
your
want you
great
out of our
ass. So you
country.
better remember that. Now, I don't know what you two up here, gentlemen's talking about. I didn't mean to interrupt. But anybody that supports Lips can kiss my white ass.
Amen. And this fucking cuck over here beside me, Ernie Shell, he wants her as his co-host. Okay?
Well,
That's
he
the
can
bottom.
sure.
Why is it so dramatic? It's like effing deal. You know, we had a couple dudes in high school like that. Just so effing dramatic. It's just unbelievable. I had brain damage in high school. I couldn't deal with things. Either I was going to kick your ass, kill you, or I just sit down and cry. Right? I couldn't. I had a massive concussion when I was a teenager, and that's how I dealt with things. Either I was going to beat the living fuck out of you, poke your eyeballs out and eat them in front of people, or I would just sit down and cry. You know, people would say you're a sissy, and then I'd attack them. I'd attack him, hit him over the head with some. Yeah, I don't give two fuck. We want your asses, you pricks. For the past 7 years, I've been listening to these pricks do nothing but pick on people with AIDS, STDs, bald, no teeth, children, all kinds of shit. I want these dudes picked up, these broads too. And I want you to take them down to the center. And I want you to look at what these people have done. That's all they could do is pick on the weak, the poor, the sick, and the innocent. They go back and forth, back and forth. One day they can't stand each other. The next day they're the best friends ever. I'm sick of this bullshit. Get them off of my YouTube. I don't want it. I don't care what you got to do. If we got to get extreme, get fucking extreme. Nobody is more extreme than Mother Green and the ass kicking machine. And let's do this right this time. You know, they're all saying they work for Trump. Well, he ain't going to be around too much longer either. So we're going to do what we were paid to do, and that's protect our children, our weak, our poor, and our sick. And there is proof now that these people are injecting people. They're effing injecting people with their sicknesses, tainted blood, putting it in food, doing all kinds of shit. We are wiping this country out. Whether you're fat bastard in the house or whoever says different, they don't run this fucking show. They don't run this country. And sooner or later, you folks are going to realize it. This country is the coldest country in the world. You lost morals. You lost integrity. You lost humanity. And you're a bunch of sickos. And it explains it, because this is the kind of bullshit they've been trespassing. We also want to send all this sickness back to these pricks, because that's where it came from. They got enough balls on there to say, well, you know, we shouldn't be doing. You shouldn't be doing it. Listen, you goofy ass bitches. For 7 years, we listened to your mouths. Now one day you wake up and now all of a sudden you're telling us what we shouldn't do, when we've been listening to you goofy broads and dudes for the past 7 years. F you, the biker club you belong to. F you, you Nazi pieces of shit, whatever you want to call it. We ain't standing down to nothing, you fucking Fruit Loops. We're locked and loaded. Chemically, madness. You got it. You wanted it. They sent it to you. You all got it. You don't have it yet, but you soon will, you dirty pricks. You soon will. You soon will. I'm tired of listening to this shit.
And he wanted to come up. Ernie would come.
Where were they at? Were they
were
already
here.
here?
Yeah, Ernie came up on panel and he was telling me what to do about things. And
are you broads that fucking stupid? You come here, you cry, and these people are doing this and that, and then you listen to the pricks that got you into this situation. You go running back to the people that got you into this situation, you stupid idiot.
I can't understand y'all.
We love you, Mark. Yeah, you're great.
You or Ernie. I couldn't understand what the hell was going on, so I come up to figure out what the problem was. I already knew what the problem was with Suzette and Lips, because Lips has done fucking placed another subs. Let's just say he's handicapped, okay? Mm-hmm. And she's talking a bunch of shit on a handicapped person.
Ain't that great? Ain't that great? That's all these people do, is talk shit on people. And then they play the effing victim. Do you understand that, Trump? These people for 7 years been doing nothing but squawking their ass. I wish they'd shut their vagina holes and their assholes, or whatever the dudes have, or whatever. But now all of a sudden, they're snow-driven virgins, you know, clean as everything, and that's all they can do is pick on people. You know what I did to somebody that was picking on my brother that's has a disability? You'll soon find out, bitches. Give a shit who you are. I come from a place where we protect our disability people and we don't let them get used and abused. Yeah, you'll soon find out a big pile of bodies.
I wanted to know why he came after me with her lies. Why did she run in with her lies? And then him Thought he was gonna
Because
do it
he
now.
has been working with Andrew and them from
Oh,
the
baby, that's
beginning.
been going on for over 4 years.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yes. Oh, that's been going on with Andrew for over 4 years. That is nothing new.
That's fucking weird.
They've been
That's
doing
so
that shit all the time.
I can't
Yeah, he's
believe
dumb
these
enough to believe
people were
our shit.
suckered right back into it. This is why I believe in
Mark, you
Trump.
didn't have to jump down. Artie didn't have to.
Trump, I'm letting you know, we believe in this magic and witchery shit that these people been doing. You're going to have a pile of bodies, buddy. You're going to have a pile of bodies to pick up. I told you when you got in that fucking office, you best nip this shit in the bud. We're sick of it. No one listened. Well, you got a bunch of bodies around because the citizens have taken over. I'm telling you, I'm not joking. 98% of this country is contaminated with sicknesses, STDs, madness. Your country came to an end abruptly. This is my movie production, my show, my channel. Stay off of it. You pick on one of my children. You pick on one of my children and one of my disabled children or sick people. And we have no remorse for what we've done. None.
You said you hope Ernie's not mad at you. Why do you care? You got to stop caring what people think about you.
Right.
I love you, Haley.
I understand now because I didn't know he was dragging me, but like I believe what Mark said. But yeah,
Everybody was telling you in chat, Haley, you got fuck these people.
I've never met so gullible. These women must have been abused. They must have been abused their whole life. You can tell them, stay off the internet and stay out of them chats. You don't see me in them chats. Once in a while, I'll go in them chats only to tell these people to turn themselves in. And that's it. These women must have been abused their whole life because they go running back to the people that they're told to stay away from. And they go right back to thinking these people are kings and gods. Now, Mr. Ernie Shell dug his own grave, but I am not going to bash that man for having AIDS or any sickness. I'm not doing it. I feel sorry for Mr. Ernie Shell. I really do. For that. The other shit, he's an idiot. He released too much information on YouTube. And I don't feel sorry for him for that. But what I do feel sorry for him is that one of these broads gave him a sickness. And it spread like wildfire. Yeah. Why? Because they probably were all banging each other.
Drop.
Mama Bear, do you remember the first time you ever got doxxed on here, how freeing it was?
Hell yeah.
It's like before you're doxxed, you're so afraid of people finding out who you are. Then after someone doxed you, it's like, fuck. It's such a free feeling.
And
after they
didn't feel nothing when they doxed us.
And all they're going to find on me is talking nasty.
Who cares? People like Suzette was trying to say, the people that care
Look it
about
in
you
their
don't
chat.
give a fuck about that, Haley.
Look it in this lady's chat. What are they saying? You got DBH or DB STDs and DVIs and all kinds. They do nothing but bash people. They call everyone retards. They call everybody retards. They pick on people with disabilities. They pick on people with sicknesses. They use cancer and sicknesses to make money when they probably don't have it. Well, they didn't, but they do now. They do now. Send all that bullshit, the kidney stuff, the AIDS, the ST, send it all back to them. Why? Because they have their magic woman and man And that's how these guys. Ernie Shell should be dead by now. With the stuff he has, but he's not. He's a spring chicken. Now, either he's got it or it's a miracle that he's still alive. By books, by medical books, he should have been dead a long time ago. That's why we're starting to either believe in this magic stuff or they've been scamming you folks.
No, you're good.
But yeah,
But-
they're dead to me. 'Cause that's the best way to.
But that
Get rid of
nonsense
it.
that was just up here on your panel, baby, all that
Yeah.
yelling and hooping and hollering and shit, you'll lose subs quick. You'll lose friends
Mhm.
real quick because don't nobody
Mhm.
want to hear that shit. That shit right there triggers people.
What's
Don't
shaking
nobody
there,
wanna hear
great?
I just can't believe it. I cannot believe what these people are saying. We have watched all these people do nothing but yada yada, run their mouths, bash everybody. And what did that just one lady on panel say? Oh, you start talking that way, people are going to leave. No, how about you? You know, and people are saying Ernie's not a hacker. Ernie don't have to be a hacker. The people that Ernie was running with are computer smart. Kevin, Benny Keys. Well, we talked to Benny Keys' wife, ex-wife, and she said, "Oh yeah, he's computer smart. Okay, he can hack into your shit." And you know, Mr. Ernie Shell has already told people on his live that Kevin is the one that's hacking in. This guy that's got a penis or a vagina or whatever. I don't know what it is. Either it's a girl or a dude or whatever. I hope my tax paying money didn't pay for it because it's coming off one way or another.
Me and Mark's been on panel, sister.
Fucking Ernie.
And we're up here fighting.
It's been.
I mean, I like Mark. He's cool. I mean, as far as I know of him, you know, Ernie, I watch Ernie every now and then.
All right, this Mark T dude, for I don't know how the past month or whatever has been on Ernie's channel. Ernie's the greatest man ever. I can tell you what you Southern people do is you talk out your asses. You wrecked my Southern country that I used to love and adore going down south fishing, Florida, Texas, Louisiana. I used to love going there. I can't even stand it anymore.
My God.
You got a good group of women, strong women that care about you, Haley.
Very strong.
You do. And you got to listen to us, you hard-headed
That's
heifer.
right. You missed it last night too, girl. My mama was on panel, and that was the funniest shit. She's coming back Monday. I might get her
Mark
to
did
come
stand up for a
tomorrow
lady
night.
twister. Mark did
Yeah.
stand up for a lady. He did.
Yeah.
And that's why I came out because I heard
Mark,
Ernie say something about Nicolina's job, and that's fucked up. And you don't want that on your panel, Haley, you know?
No, I don't. And he better not ever threaten somebody's job, child, life.
I'll tell you what, these folks are protecting that Nicolina 777 for some reason. There ain't no, but anybody starts messing with her, they all jump on. I'm telling you, Trump, if you're listening, if the White House and Congress is listening, you think we're joking. We ain't joking. We believe this shit's real. If you want a war broke out, I imagine there will be here soon, but I think that's what they're doing. I'm not going to do anything, Trump, because you already took my whole life from me, all my property, everything. Everything. I had to start all over again. That's why I'm in this one-bedroom apartment. I'm a retard. I'm a person that's a retard. They label me as I have a disability. So when I see people like this picking on us, that's why we go full scale. That's what happened to a lot of them. You want me to feel sorry? I don't feel. This is the coldest country in the world. This is the only country that you let these Fruit Loops run around, which spread massive disease. If you went to Israel, you know, they're all talking about God. God, God, God. Yeah. Well, if you went to their country, you wouldn't be doing that. You wouldn't be doing half the stuff you're doing in another country. Now, I know this is the greatest country in the world. We're free to do whatever. And that's what got this country into the deepest, most darkest depths of hell. And you can't get out of it. We're not going to let you out of it. And it's just going to go on and on and on until we get our justice. It's sad, but true.
But Cher said this to me whenever all this stuff got started. She said, "Hurt people, and
I'm so
I
over
have to
that
agree.
saying, honestly, because people use that as excuse, though, Haley.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do.
And at that
That
time,
excuse is just run in the ground. It's been
You're
around so
wrong.
many
Put your
years.
big girl panties on or your big boy
Yep.
panties on and just get over it and move on. Work through it.
Ernie Shell tried to tell me to get on here and show my ass in thongs and that would bring me thousands of subscribers.
That would
Yeah, that's true. You will get thousands. I've watched women do that. They'll put a bikini on and dance around, and they'll get 5,000 views. They'll get 2,000 subs. That's true. Why? Because sex sells. That's why. It don't take a rocket scientist.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah,
Stop.
right. How are you
Stop letting
feeling?
people use your anger. Like, I'm okay. Stop letting your
Is that
people use
after
your anger against
Hey.
you. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you? You sound better than last time I heard you,
Yes.
love.
Oh,
That's
I am a
good.
lot better. Yes,
Thank
I thank
God.
you.
Thank God. You sounded
I
awful,
think
love.
Holler girl, are you better today?
I was gonna say I seen Holler down there in chat. Holler girl, I've been praying for you, girl.
Me
I hope you're
too.
feeling better. And I didn't see dark places in there, and I can't hardly see any.
Well, okay, now Holler Girl's sick and the rest of them are sick. 3 days ago, some of these people were saying the reason they're sick and sound so bad and their throats are sore is because they got herpes of the throats and they've been sucking penis for so long. And now all of a sudden they've come together in a kumbaya. And now we're all buddies. Man, I'm like, I'm gonna label you people the devil. Because one day you're flip-flop, you can't make your mind up. One day you hate these people, the next day you love them. It's just crazy.
Stop getting on your trigger. You always mess up. Please quit letting these people use you for content, girl. Besides, I got a clip sent to me last night, and I can't see anything, so all I can hear is the voice. And it's Roach, and it's off of her live. I think it was maybe one she did last night or the night before. I don't know. Anyway, she and Tammy and all the rest of the ladies in the house want proof that I was beat and that I went through being held hostage. They want the evidence, and they want Benny Keys to have me to bring the evidence out onto the internet because they can't find it. And if they can't find it, it didn't happen.
That's right. If you can't find it on the internet, it didn't happen, lady. It's all a bunch of shit to these people. You could have been cut open, raped 50 times, but if you ain't got receipts, baby, it never happened, and you're a lying bitch to these people. That's what they do. That's what they do.
Like to have killed me. So if you're looking for domestic violence, you're looking up the wrong thing, first off, because,
Right.
well, they did, it wasn't domestic. There's several contributing factors, and I can't help that these people are not able to carry out their duties of wanting to look shit up on people if they.
Listen, little lady, that's their whole life. When are you going to wake up and realize that is what these idiots do, is they look up your darkest secrets and display them for the world to see. If you were raped and abused your whole life and you don't have receipts for it, it never happened. It never happened. They'll call you a liar. Only they are the ones that speak the truth.
I
Yeah,
go
I told him
there.
he was full of shit.
If I go over there to Ernie's, it's for entertainment purposes only. You don't go to Ernie's for any real
No.
deal. You don't go
No.
to Ernie's for any.
Oh, now they're all claiming it's for entertainment purposes only. Are you effing kidding? You think we're that stupid? What kind of an idiot would go ahead and get on the internet and admit that he tied up a girl, raped her, and then let other men do it to him? Let other men come in and rape the girl and told them to do whatever they wanted to. What kind of effing dude admits that? Are you people effing nuts? And you might be. And if you are, my apologies. You need help, psychiatric help, medicine. I've been there. But if you think this is entertainment of talking how you raped girls and tied them up, and you ladies are tough ladies or whatever, I don't understand it. You're nuts. I'm nuts. You drove all of us nuts with this madness, and it'll be in my movie.
Hey, that right. Hey, Mom Bear. Hey, Cotton Candy. I am so sorry, y'all. I don't even use the word "see you next Tuesday" very much, but I'm telling you that some
I
bitch
do
over there.
fluently.
Okay, where did I drop off at? Can somebody tell me what the last thing you heard was? Because I don't have a lot of time. I've got to hurry.
People not wanting to research the right criminal
Okay.
cases.
Yeah.
If Ernie found what he needed from off of me in the amount of time that it took him to find it, and you three ladies or you three gorillas can't find it, that's on you. I'll talk about it when I'm ready to on my channel or on Mama Bear's or on somebody's, whoever I choose, when I'm ready to. It's not on BK to put out there. It's on me to put out there when I'm ready to. That was my situation. Number two, I would suggest if you freaks would get up off your asses and do a little cleaning to yourselves and your, homes. You wouldn't be in the situations you all are in. Furthermore, Roach, go to the mortuary because since Lady R told you they do give the teeth away for free now, you can actually have them fit you for a pair this time instead of stealing them from a dead lady.
I can't believe this shit. I can't believe YouTube lets this even happen. But then again, we're charging YouTube with crimes against humanity and citizens by allowing this madness to go on. And YouTube's all pissed, and the government's like, well, Mr. Kramer's got a point. You folks are paying these people to create madness. And these people have records to prove what they are. I mean, it's just unreal. It's unbelievable. I can't believe it. I just can't believe the madness. But you know what it explains? It explains why my American citizens have finally had enough and are just out there wiping everything out. It explains. Finally, it is finally kicked in. And the madness and everything. And witchery and sorcery. Yep. I know the government's pissed, but we believe now it is real. And that's what they've been using, and that's what they've been doing. It ain't our sicknesses. I had an operation. Right? I don't have no. It's these people that are trespassing, or they have a magic man that's taking it from these people and giving it to somebody else. So we're on to it. We're hip to it.
Come on.
But they wasn't doing drugs.
Sitting there rubbing their nose, go off camera and come back sniffing, rubbing their nose.
He admitted that
We're
they
not
didn't go to
dumb.
bed
They so damn
Right.
stick.
when he
It's
was bitching at
obvious.
me. 'Cause
Now I do agree with this. I've watched a couple of these guys higher than a kite. That Andrew Hiltz. Do I hate that dude or no? No, I don't know him. You in order to hate somebody, you got to know him, or they'd have to do something really bad to you. But his tongue is always hanging out like a serpent. And yeah, I know the government's pissed, but I'm like, well, we're going for these people are demonic serpent people, and we're getting rid of them. And the government's all pissed. What the heck? What? You can't. You got to go in Congress. We already took it to Congress and Senate. Our country is effing down the tubes and gone crazy, and we're here to fix it.
And there's going to be repercussions. You might have been getting away with it. You ain't
That only
fucked
lasted
around and
so
found
long.
out yet, but you will. Okay,
Neighbors
you
died.
will. You can't cyber bully people,
Nope.
dead people, disabled people. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my God! Do you know what they were just saying on this panel? This is the double cabbage chew. My family from down south used to say, "Boy, don't chew your cabbage twice," and that's what we're seeing right here. Sure as the day is long, that's what we're seeing here. These people just bashed, I don't know, for 20 minutes now, people saying he has people, and then they say, you ain't going to get away with this. You can't bully cyber shit. You people have been doing it. And now you're up there saying, oh, you wait, you ain't effed around and found out. Well, let me tell you something, sweetie. It's obvious we effed around in this country, found out big time. And that's the bodies laying everywhere. So you don't scare me, and you don't scare Mother Green and the ass kicking machine. I'll tell you that much.
Black 420, get your fucking ugly ass up
get
out
out
of
of here.
You stupid cum guzzling gutter slut. Gone. She gone. Bye.
Hey, 420, why don't you lick a turd?
I don't even know who that is. Thank
That's
God.
old Kim that was fucking writing me paragraphs about why I didn't need to be mad at lips. Bitch, I don't like lips. I don't like
Fuck
you.
lips.
Yeah, that's the lips is
420, you can go over there and sniff her ass for all I give a damn. You can sniff all their asses. That's fine. You stay out of our little community. You ain't
Prayer gardens over there now.
Her
people that
Jeffy
do
doll.
nasty shit like that.
Stick with your Jeffy doll lips, you fucking nasty bitch.
Ain't that the fucking truth, you gross motherfucker?
Right.
I didn't.
And she needs to keep more of her herpes to herself, because I tell you, she's
That cesspool needs to stay over there.
Well, whatever woman they're talking about that has herpes, sweetie, don't be upset. Don't let these people get to you. If they only knew, all these people have it. I know they get a little thing on their lip and it's just a fever blister. It's herpes. You idiots. They're going to be, oh man, they're going to wake up to a rude awakening pretty soon down south. The Lord told me he's already working on some hurricanes and massive floods for down there, down south and everything. It's like, Lord, yeah, we should forgive them. And the Lord was like, yeah, these idiots been pushing buttons for way too long. I know, I'm full of them. You know, I'm full of them. That's pretty much what it is.
Right off. He probably sticks around for the kid because he don't want his dick to rot
They
off.
get the STDs you can't get rid of. Fucking herpes and HIV. And that's really nasty fucking crew, man. Ajax.
Well, I got a little secret for you ladies. There are cures for these. But we now determine who lives and dies. Herpes, there was a cure a long time ago for that. Gonorrhea, all this stuff. There are cures, you idiots. But we are the ones who determine who gets cured now and who don't. Do you understand? It's called population control. But you people are so dumb. You don't understand. Unbelievable.
Living homeless on the fucking streets ain't one of them.
Facts.
I thought he lived with a woman.
I don't know. You need to be in a clean, safe environment, on your meds, staying clean. I mean, I'm just saying.
No, I get it.
I'm not hating on anybody's diseases. I swear I hate it.
Well, honey, for the past 20 minutes, that's what it sounded like. You're a cabbage chewer. You talk out the side of your ass, and that's pretty much what all these people do now. Don. It's just unreal. It's unbelievable. 1 minute oh, you ain't nothing but an STD herpy ass kid. Get your goddamn herpy throat on out of here, you sucker. So I ain't gonna hate on you, sister, for having that or herpes, and I don't hate, man. All you are a bunch of cabbage chewers. Talk out the side of your necks. You're flip flopping bitch. I wouldn't trust any of these people. Not one of them with our lives. And believe me, I put my hands in my life in a friend before, and it almost cost me my life. Don't put your lives on the line with these people, because these people flip flop. 1 second they hate you, the next second they love you. And this is proof of all the proof for us to do what we want to do in this country. It's nuts. And Trump ain't got the cojones, but some of us do. And thank God for a third party government, right? Because if you do the right channels, if you go in front of Congress and Senate and explain your situation and what we need to do, that this is a problem, Congress and Senate will give you the okay. They'll give me the okay before they give Trump.
Let me find a tutorial for you. Do you have a pipe wrench?
Is this it?
Maybe I should schedule a plumber on Thumbtack.
Good call. You the man.
Cole's mom. When my wife opened her gift last year, she made this face.
Yeah, looks like they shut them down. But there you go, folks. You know, we tried to help some of these ladies stay out of them chats, stay away from them people. You're doing exactly what they want you to do. You're doing exactly what they want you to do. And what did they do? They ran back to the people that started the mess. So there's nothing we can do. We can't help them. There's nothing we can do. And like I said, I feel sorry for Mr. Ernie Shell, because one of these women or men gave him a sickness. And I wouldn't doubt it if he's going to have other sicknesses from all the bullshit that he's been talking on his channel. Now, whether it's for entertainment purposes or not, I have no idea. But what you're doing is if you don't have these diseases, well, then what you're doing is you're talking about other people's sorrows and diseases. And that is disgusting. Like I told you, I got family, disabilities and stuff, children in charge of people. And what we do to people that abuse them people is very ugly. Whether you like it or not, we don't put up with that shit. Not around here. Maybe where you're raised, where you were born, but we didn't make fun of our grandparents because they had dentures. We didn't make fun of our family members and friends and neighborhoods because they didn't have hair, or they were bald, or they didn't have a perfect body, or they were sick with a disease. We didn't make fun of that. Like I told you, your country, the United States of America, has lost integrity, morals, heart, and feelings. And you become cold bastards. And when you become cold bastards, we shift the whole thing. We pull all of our money out. We pull all of our toys out. And we let you rot. And that's what you're seeing, folks. Your food is poisoned. Your water is poisoned. The medicine you're taking is actually poisoned. Yeah. It's going to be a great movie, and this is all scripted, so. I can't sit back and listen to this no more from myself. Myself, when I needed comfort for these kids that had sicknesses and diseases, when I needed comfort to help these kids, to make them feel better, we turned towards the South because when I was raised, the way we were raised was you didn't do stuff like that, right? You helped your family, whatever. Now I'm talking, we've had fights and everything, but you don't go deliberately out of their way to make them feel like they're a piece of crap because they have a sickness or a disease. That they didn't even bring on themselves. But I can't turn towards myself no more. I can't turn towards this country for empathy, morals, integrity anymore. And it's pissing a lot of people off. But hey, we're not going to let you use these people like Hitler did. And that's what we're calling this country. And why? Because we call it as we see it. That's why. And all you do is call me and all these people retards. Well, now we're going to make you retards. And we'll see how you like it. You should never be ashamed of a mental illness or a sickness. But you folks did one hell of a job making this country feel that way. And in return, the Lord took many of you off of this world, killed many children, wives, and husbands, brothers and sisters, because you folks have lost integrity, empathy, heart, and you name it. They chose who lived and died, and now we choose. The shoe is on the other foot. So am I going to bash these people for having diseases? Nope. Herpes, whether you have it or not, whether you get cured of it or not. I've talked to people in other countries. I said, your country's full of shit. Herpes we cured a long time ago. And I know. So we cured it, but this is the idiotism that's in this country. It ain't in other countries. It's in this country. The country that we backed for many years. The military men, most of you people got diseases from military people. I don't know. I know it broke my heart too, but it's the truth. Why? Because they're over in foreign countries all the time where diseases run rampant. Yeah, I'm going to give you a class of History 101. You're not going to like it, but the truth always hurts. Just like I'm an idiot. I admit it. I'm a retard because that's what you labeled me. So I'm going to be the best retard I can. Right? I have a disability. My family has disability. Military people came back. Got mental illnesses just for seeing and doing what they did. Yeah, you're a disgusting country. And you attacked me and attacked many for bringing out the truth. And a lot of, you shouldn't have said anything about your country. Oh, I shouldn't have, as they're slaughtering you pricks and poisoning you. The food, big business is taking over, and they'll kill Trump. They've already come out and said they'll kill fucking Trump. He runs his mouth again. They'll kill him. That's no shit. I told them, you let this country, you let big business, big pharma run the country. The only way out of this, you got to kill them all. And they won't let you. That's why they turned it over to the citizens. We'll burn down every building and kill every single one of them. Anyone gets in the way, they'll kill the cops, they said. They'll open up on the cops. They don't give a shit no more. This is God came back. This is a war. You think you're going to beat God? You're not going to beat God. And he's killed many people. He's a great warrior. He don't need a human to kill people. He'll just send it in an asteroid or a storm. You know, the fog. What happened to the Pharaoh and all the firstborn back in the day? Well, a mist came from the sky, and I'll be sure as the day is long. Millions and millions dead, and that's exactly what we're getting ready to do. Is stand up for these people, because no one stood up for me. Every time I got in a fight with somebody, I had to fight that person myself. Nobody came in and said, yeah, we're going to help you. I did it myself. I took all this on myself. Nobody else. Me and God. That was it. That was it. I took the ass whoopings. I took the diseases. I took all the bullshit. Why? I have no idea, because I don't know. Some people said I deserved it, but I didn't deserve this madness. I don't want it. And we're going to continue to promote open fire. Don't stand down. Open fire. We'll stop promoting it when you give us our health back, our money, our properties, and our lives back. Then we'll stop. We ain't stopping until then. And that's pretty easy. It's a pretty easy demand. Give me my houses back. Give me my health back. Give me my money. Give me my kids, my life. And this country will go back to normal. Well, what you consider normal, with all rapes and murders and madness and disease. Till then, we're not standing down to these pricks. Not until Congress and Senate says stand down. I told you, there's higher powers. And you folks learned the hard way. This country learned the hard way. Yes, aliens are real. They sure the hell are. They showed us how to build some great stuff that we're going to be using soon in this country. So I'm not falling for these people's shit. For too long, I've been listening to these people run their mouths, and they give up on channel one day, and they just, you people really shouldn't be doing this. Okay, well, probably because for the past 7 years, you folks have been doing nothing but bitching and complaining. And what I've been doing is taking your stuff and making movies out of it. And people are like, you can't do that. We just did. How you like that? How you like that? We're not looking to the South for nothing. Not a dang thing. We're going to be busting pipes here pretty soon down south. I hope you got heaters and defrosters and all kinds of stuff. Because Mr. Cold is coming all the way down south. Deep south. No, we're not looking to the South for anything. No support or anything. Not until you can get your empathy back, your morals and integrity. We're not going with nothing. Send that shit back to the West, the East, and the South and the North. And we'll sit right here in the center of the madness. And the Lord did tell me these things are going to go on around you, Johnny. Sit back and watch. And it sure shit is. And we support it 100%. So I'm not falling for their shit. These people are throwing a fit, whining and crying about nude photos that some woman had or whatever. And that just shows you we're dealing with children. We're dealing with a bunch of children. They talk tough, but when it gets to getting to it down the streets to actually kill these people, they're sissies. They ain't got what it takes. They talk a good game, but when it comes down to getting their hands bloody, they can't. And that's why that's why they stormed this country and they took it over. Coup. Now, folks, you've been watching one of the greatest movies ever that are in production right now. I wish you were here. I really do. But you folks did some bad things to not only me, to some retards and sick people that I knew that I'm in charge of. And that's why some of you are no longer here. And if Mr. Trump's got anything to say about that, well, he can call me if he wants. He knows my number. Don't touch our children. Don't make fun of their diseases or sickness, blindness, no teeth, deformity bodies and stuff. And you'll live a lot longer in my country. In Mother Green and the butt kicking machine. And now you finally figured out that you don't even control Mother Green and the ass kicking machine anymore. And that's pissing you off. You want your country back. Give us the demands we want. You keep using that magic and witchery, will be in your churches, pulling you people out of your churches. Will be within your businesses, pulling you out of your businesses, or go in fully loaded. You keep using that magic shit on me. Sending me that bad rue. And you'll be hearing from us real soon. Now, you folks have a good day. You ain't going to bullshit this bullshitter. I've been listening to you pricks way too long. I'm the retard that took your friends out. And we ain't done yet. So this is all for entertainment purposes only. Not to be done by a bunch of pansies. Okay? Go dig up your family members. Ask them if they know me. I'm sure they do now. I'm sure they know who I am now. Now, you folks have a great day. God bless. And what one hell of an actor I am. And a movie creator. Now, I know, Mr. Shell, I feel bad for what these skanky ass whores did to you. From what you say, they're skanky ass whores. And they might be, I don't know. But I ain't going to bash you for that. No. Unfortunately, you gave me a lot of stuff to bash you on, but I'm not the bashing kind. I'll voice my opinion on it and I move on. I don't dwell on it. I think it's horrible what these people are doing. Bashing you for your sickness. But I do have to admit, you saying that you tell women as you are getting ready to ejaculate inside them that you have AIDS and now they do. I think that was a stupid thing to do. It was a great movie part. If we were doing some kind of a psychotic madman, sex-filled movie, it would have been a great part, right? Cut to the scene of Mr. Ernie Shell sleeping with a woman, and right before he unloads his sperm into her, he whispers in her ear, you know, he has AIDS and now she does. It would have been a great movie thing. But even I have morals. Even I have integrity. You folks dug your own holes. You want to come here saying it's my fault. That's okay. We'll open fires on you. Real life. Yeah, that's what it is, pricks. Because to us, it ain't a game. You're fucking up my country and my money. You're making fun of my children. That ain't no fucking game. You're pissed because you can't stop me. And there ain't nobody gonna stop me until that King of Kings says stop. Then I will. Or if I'm in the ground. But let me tell you something. I've been in the ground. And I came back. Next time I come back, I'm gonna be a ball buster. I'm gonna be a ball buster. Now, you folks go about your day. Quit attacking me with your demonic shit and your witchery and sorcery. Quit sending me other people's sicknesses. I got my own. We got our own families to worry about. And don't ever threaten me with the South again. I'll turn it into a fucking biscuit. I think you better do some research on what my capabilities are, you fucking idiots. Give a shit if I get rid of this whole effing country. You deserve it. At one time, this was the greatest country. At one time, this country had morals and integrity and empathy towards the sick, the weak, that you created. That my family built your bombs, built your planes, built your lasers and everything so you can win a war, only to find out you injected them so you wouldn't have to pay the rest of your life the money. Well, we figured it out, you cocksuckers. You best have my money, or we'll shut all your planes down, jets and everything. You think I'm that fucking dumb to give you one of the best fucking planes in this world without being able to shut it down, you cocksucking little faggots? I'll shut every fucking plane, helicopter, Apache down. Why? Because I built it. And my family built it. Now come get some if you want some. But you'll have to make your way through the millions and tons of biological weaponry that I got scattered all around me, just in case you pricks come a-creeping at my back door. And if you think we're afraid to use any of our technology, you're dumber than a fucking bullfrog down south sitting on its own fucking ass, getting fucked in the ass by one of you hillbilly pricks. And if you think we're afraid of the North, Michigan, and the rest of you, well, we make sure we got people on the borders of Canada coming to get you pricks. Now stay out of my movie. Stay out of my country. We're looking at other countries to come here because we're going to have to fill the mass loss of your Nazi race that you got in this country. Like I said, they're going to come into your churches because thy God, King of Kings, knows you ain't bullshitting him. You rape and pillage and sleep with all the people that come to your church. You ain't bullshitting the Lord no more. He's going to come right into your church and pull your asses out or take your asses out right in the church. They'll come right down to the house, to the big house, the White House. Take yous out because you don't control Mother Green and the ass-kicking machine. No more. It's its own entity, the way it was supposed to be. Now, you folks been watching the Johnny Kramer Music Movie Channel, where we just went ahead and watched a bunch of cabbage-chewing, back-ass people talk out of their effing ass for the past 7 years. And now they're getting on here saying, you guys really shouldn't be doing, you people in the same breath. Triggered. Nah, I'm not triggered. You'll know when I'm triggered. You'll have firefights in the streets and shit blowing up and all kinds of madness. You'll know when I'm triggered. I'm just relaying the bullshit that you've been sending me for the past 7 years. And now we just are sending it back verbally. You'll know when I'm pissed. Shit will start falling from the sky. Now, you folks have a great day. And don't forget who you thought ran this country. Don't run shit. They're the fake actors. And we are Mother Green and the ass-kicking machine. And we don't act. And that's a fact, Jack. And you could take it to the bank. Come a knocking. Come a knocking. Plenty of death to go around. Now, you folks have a great day. God bless everybody. You've been watching the Johnny Kramer Music Movie Channel. One of the greatest actors ever, where the big dogs come to learn how to be a tough guy. Now, you folks have a great day. Be safe. Don't pick on people with diseases. Don't pick on people because they don't have no teeth. A lot of these people lost their teeth through drugs. Some of them got in accidents. Some of them, they drank soda pop their whole life and their teeth rotted out. Don't make fun of these people. Don't make fun of these people because they have small penises. Don't make fun of these people because they're retards and sick or whatever. Your punishment was your children. Watching them slip away. Your punishment from the God was your country going nuts and losing everything. Disease running rampant. That was your punishment. Now, you folks have a great day. God bless. We're all dying. We're all going in the hole. Might as well burn it while we can. And we'll see you on the other side. All glory to God. Amen.